Not yet. Now we are. We're live.
All right. Live and dangerous. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, it's a small step for man, a giant leap for Rich's sweatshop. Yeah.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Keep your feet on the ground. Keep your head on the ground and keep reaching for your feet. Yeah.
There you go. Wait, no. I love that. Every time I hear that on our station, I just start cracking up every time.
You
I don't
know
know what it is about that.
So I don't know if you've ever heard it. Oh, and I might even play do we play the thing where Casey Kasem is cussing? Does that still get played?
No, I don't know. We have so many things on random that it's hard to hear some of them sometimes.
Back in this is late 80s, early 90s when I was working in radio, I would go like working overnights. Typically what would happen is you would have to go record the network commercials, right? So at like 2 a.m., the network, you go into the production room and you could flip over to the satellite channel, the network, and they'd actually play commercials that you'd play over the next network commercials.
Gotcha.
And so the deal was you'd go in and record those, put them on carts and get them ready to play for the next week or whatever.
Right.
So the guys at the network were always like goofing around. You know, they'd come on and say, "Hey guys, before I download or before I play the commercials, you got to check this out." So this was circulating way back in the 80s and 90s, and it's from like, I think it was recorded in the early 80s,
right? Where
Casey Kasem is, the way those countdown shows work, like a syndicated show. Casey Kasem would come in and in 30 minutes once a week record all his voice tracks. And then, so it's not like he's sitting there for 4 hours playing the countdown.
I kind of assume that.
It's kind of like what we do. You know, we kind of do the same thing, you know, because we're big celebrities. But
huge. You said it best. Our dozens of fans.
Our dozens of fans. So, but here's the thing. So there was a recording because you know, Casey Kasem, he's like, "I'm Casey Kasem." You know, he's like the nicest guy in the world. He's the voice of Shaggy. Come on. He's got to be a nice guy, right? Well, there was a video or a recording of him, an outtake, where he just goes off on the guys. They have him doing a voiceover over a down song, you know, a slow song. And he just is dropping F. How many effing times have I told you I don't want to do a effing death dedication over an up tempo song? That was the problem. They played an up tempo song, and he's just effing this. He says, "Get Charlie on the phone. This is the last effing time." I mean, it's so funny to hear Casey Kasem with the potty mouth. And so the guys are playing it over the network, and like this was pre-internet, and so I should have recorded it then. Of course, now you can go out and find it, but I could have.
Of course, I bet that is so hilarious, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Casey Kasem of all people. He was always just jolly.
Oh yeah, jolly. But he's just effing this, GD this.
It's kind of weird when you hear people cuss like for the longest. Like what's that guy's name? He's really popular. He's buff. Jason Momoa.
Oh
Jason
Momoa. Yeah.
So I've seen him in all the, you know, all his movies. You know, of course, Game of Thrones is different. I'm not talking Game of Thrones, Minecraft. And, you know, he kind of went towards a kind of a kid's celebrity.
Yeah, he kind of has. Yeah.
Right. So to hear him come out during the Black Sabbath show, you know, the final tribute, he hosted that, by the way.
I didn't see
he hosted it, and he is dropping F-bombs and everything. And I'm like,
wow,
it's not right. Something's not right. Something's not right.
Out of your mouth. Yeah.
Kiss your mother with that mouth. I feel like an old grandpa. Kiss your mother with that mouth.
So I'm sorry, I'm just going all over the place.
No, that's okay.
This is a shameless plug for Classic Guitar Rock Radio.
Yeah.
A new feature. And guys, here's how it works, right? Rich does all the work. I make all the money. Except the only problem,
really,
we aren't making
really.
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, if he makes any money off this, it comes back right into this radio station. That's the bottom line. So I mean, whatever.
We do it for the love of the game. That's why
we sure do. 100%.
Rich has a new feature called the Vinyl Countdown. It's awesome. You got to tune in. How often does that play? It's just in rotation.
Once an hour. It's once an hour.
Okay, cool.
Yep, it's every hour, and it's rotational. So
there you go.
Yeah, it's every hour it comes on, and I have 30 questions out there right now, but I'll do more because I think I like this. This is one of my my favorite ones.
I like it
because
it's a good game. Yeah,
it tailors to the classic rock stuff.
Yeah,
because I had the Riddler on there, and one, some of them I sound like I have marbles in my mouth. So I was like, you know what? I'm done with this Riddler stuff because it was tough. No one was really getting. I know people listening want to hear about classic rock or want to take a stab at classic rock stuff.
Vinyl Countdown is right. And by the way, what was I going to say? Oh, here's the thing. Okay, so this isn't a rant.
Okay. Well, we need some of your rants.
Well, so here's the thing about internet radio, right? The cool thing about internet radio is anyone can start an internet radio station.
Yes.
But the bad thing about internet radio is anyone can start an internet radio station, right? So
dang Skippy.
Here's the thing. I'll go tune in. I just do random searches to find internet radio stations. And like, these are just 95% of them are glorified shuffles. They're playlists, right? Yeah. And so you go and you listen for 3 hours. You never hear anyone talk. You never hear any. So it's like, well, why would I listen to your playlist when I can listen to my own playlist?
I agree.
So what we do and what Rich does is you're going to hear great music, but you're also going to hear cool stuff. You'll hear me, you'll hear Rich, you'll hear contests, you'll hear it's just, I mean, we're a really good internet radio station. I mean, I think
so too.
Bottom line. Yeah.
Look, I listen to it more than the regular radio. I mean, I transfer between Ozzy's Boneyard and us. That's pretty much what I listen to. Sometimes Hair Nation, but mostly Ozzy's Boneyard and us. But I like us better because of one, the questions, two, just the funny commercials. We got some funny liners out there, station IDs that are movie quotes and just
it's fun. It's way more engaging than 95% of the internet radio, or even regular radio now.
Totally agree with you. Those regular radio stations, everyone sounds like they're trying to be cool.
Totally. And we're not cool. We're not trying.
No, we're the biggest nerds ever.
Totally.
But people can laugh at us, and that's part of the mystique.
Yeah.
That's part of
the mistake. That's part of the mistake.
There you go. Part of the mistake. Hey, if you were, I had a question. For you. Totally off subject. But if you were an inanimate object,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
But you were alive, but you were not alive. Things that are not alive, but you actually could be alive and be that. What would you never want to be in a million years? I got mine.
Toilet paper.
Okay. That's even better than mine. I said toilet bowl.
Oh,
who wants to be a toilet bowl? Because you get it from everywhere, right? so I would not want to be a toilet bowl.
I thought you were going to ask me what I would want to be, and I thought, dude, I can't. But as soon as you said something I don't want to, that was easy. That made
it has to be something about toilets or gutters. One of the two, toilets or gutters. That'd just be the worst place. Or if somebody's really scared of spiders or like a web or
totally.
Inanimate object, toilet bowl is a no-go. Yeah. But hey, dude. So I separated all these picks. So check this out, guys. I want to show everybody a couple things. So Jeremy, I forgot to send him his picks. I told him I was going to give him some picks of his favorite band,
awesome.
Rush. Right. So I got all these different colored picks, and I was looking for the Geddy Lee one, but the Geddy Lee one is back there.
Oh no, that's
down in that corner somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, but see, we got the red one.
Dude.
We got the yellow. We got the Time Machine. This is all from the Time Machine tour. It's all from the Time Machine tour. And then on the back, it's all Alex Lifeson's autograph,
That is awesome.
That good stuff. So that's pretty cool. So you're getting some of those, big guy.
Dude.
Got some of those. But then we got cool Def Leppard picks. This one's really cool. I like that one.
That is awesome, dude.
That's the bass pick, with the bass player on the back. And then we got some Vinnie Campbell. Dun, 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 that's his pick.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Got some Metallica. That's pretty cool.
Dude.
Death Magnetic, and a couple Death Magnetics, and that one's Rob Trujillo from Saint Anger. That's from Saint Anger, 2003.
Wow, that's a.
Now this one, my man card's gonna drop a little bit.
Oh no,
I don't know why I have that. Duran.
You know what? You know what? I mean, you couldn't admit it in high school. Duran had some catchy tunes, dude. And
Man,
when they come on, I turn the Reflex, Union of the Snake, of course, Rio, Hungry Like the Wolf is a jam. Dude.
It doesn't count anymore. That is gone. That is all gone. I listen to all of Duran and I'll sing it too. The Reflex, I swear, that thing choked me out in high school. I mean, choked me, and I was a metalhead. I was metal.
Yeah,
pure metal.
But you wouldn't be caught dead wearing a Duran shirt.
No, if you were, you got thrashed. All your metalhead buddies, and especially if you listen to these guys. If you were a thrash metaler and listen to these guys,
who's that?
Nope,
who's
Poison.
That? Nice,
Poison. See everything. You got CC DeVille and Bret Michaels. Yeah, you get your butt kicked. These are my faves, I think, because it's Black Sabbath. So he did. My brother-in-law did the End tour. He did the End tour, so he was on tour with the End. Yeah, so he got me the End shirt. I got rid of my shirt, dude. I don't know why I got rid of my shirt. I had the End shirt, the End concert. Oh man, I kick myself in the head every time I think about that. But yeah, it was pretty cool. He used to. I told him, he's like, "What do you want?" You know, I was like, "Oh, just get me whatever. You know, whatever shirt. You know, what shirt, shoes, dice. I don't care. You know, give me some." Oh yeah. And then this is Joe Elliott's.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's Joe Elliott's. I had to wear it and put it on. That is Joe Elliott's that he gave him. So that's my little.
Everyone is jealous of you. I
wouldn't say jealous.
Watching you are jealous of you right now. Yeah.
Oh, don't be jealous, guys. It's nothing but a thing. I just think it's pretty cool. I just want to share it with everybody because it's really neat. I've given away so many of those picks when we worked at Qualphone. I took this whole thing in and was handing out Def Leppard picks and all sorts of picks. So I was like, here, man, Def Leppard. You like Def Leppard? Yeah. Here you go. Whoa, cool. Thanks, man. But yeah, I guess it's the perk of back in the day. He used to go on a lot of tours, but now he doesn't tour anymore. So.
Is he retired? Does he not do?
No, he does car shows now. He got tired of all the roadies. I guess all the roadies are kind of he's just done with them all.
Oh,
because the roadies, all they do is talk about weed, smoke weed, talk about weed, smoke weed, talk about weed, drink, talk about weed. Like, it's such a boring conversation. It's so boring. It's so dumb. So he got out of the touring. Plus, he was away a lot, like weeks and months at a time. Yeah. You know, he'd only come back and then turn and burn and go. So at least with the car show, he's stable and does his thing. Awesome. So, but hey, we're at a party the other day, last Sunday. It was my Kayla, my second cousin, Kayla, my cousin's daughter. It was her son's first birthday party, Mason. So we all go over there and great time. We all had fun, you know, and she actually showed Boston. Remember when we said hi to Boston?
Yeah.
Right? She was showing her the video, so she got to see it and she was like, "Oh, I'm awesome. On YouTube." She was totally stoked. So I wanted to tell you that she was totally stoked about that. But I think it was food poisoning, but everyone got sick. My wife, like 9 people got sick.
Probably.
I did not get sick. I did not get sick. And I was like, okay, what did you eat that I didn't? I said, I had a turkey sandwich. She said, I did too. But I took the tomatoes off it. So I think it was either the tomatoes on the sandwich or it was the spinach dip. It was all from Costco. So I was thinking that, but they were, oh my gosh, I haven't seen my wife so sick in forever. She looked like she was 90 years old, man. I was like, oh Lord, babe, I'm so sorry. You know, but I stepped up, cooked some dinner.
And
it wasn't Cheerios. It wasn't Cheerios. And by the way, I wanted to ask you, dang, we're already 15 minutes into this BSing, but I wanted to ask you, how did your weekend go with your boys?
It went good. My wife was out of town. She was in Seattle visiting our newest granddaughter, number 8. And yeah, so we had, let me think of what we ate. We ate out a lot. I mean, we did pizza Friday night, which we normally do pizza on Friday night.
Yeah.
That wasn't different.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think I bought him McDonald's on Saturday night.
Nice.
Yeah.
You didn't go to allrecipes.com,
No,
print out something spectacular and go for it.
No.
That's not Big J.
I got 3 teenage boys, and they all, other than Seth, I have to help Seth, but Noah and Adam, they just fend for themselves. They just eat. They just eat something on their own. Oh yeah, I already ate. They make a pot pie out of the freezer or something. So yeah, it's not that.
So it wasn't challenging or nothing. I know you were talking about cereal. We were dying. Me and Angie were dying.
We didn't do cereal, though. Actually, Tuesday night, Laura got back Tuesday. Tuesday night, I did make pancakes and bacon for dinner. So I did make breakfast for dinner.
Good job. Okay, so I have a story for you. Back in the day, why is my Siri on? Siri, go away. Siri started calling emergency services. I don't know why.
They know you're going fast, Rich.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Gee. My dad. So my mom my grandfather passed away. This is when I was in junior high school. So my dad's in charge. And he attempted to cook dinner one night. And me and my sister were sitting at the table, just kind of waiting for our dinner. So he comes up and we're having mashed potatoes and something. I don't know. So he puts everything on the plate and it's looking pretty rough. Like, oh my, what is that? I'm like looking down. And I look at my sister. My sister looks at me like, oh. And he's like, here's the potatoes. He takes a scoop and it comes out like came out like I don't even know what like Pepto-Bismol. It just splattered. It didn't make a pile. It made a puddle. we watch it and it was like a movie. We both like look at each other and we're like trying to eat it with a fork. It's going through the fork,
Man.
Oh, our dads, us dads, we don't got it together. It's just whatever, we don't got it together. Hey, you ready for some news, man?
I'm ready.
I got a lot of fun stuff today. Like I've said last week, there's not a lot of classic rock stuff really happening right now. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of digging for some, but something came out that is so cool. I had to announce it. It came out today. William Shatner. Have you heard about this yet?
No.
Okay, William Shatner, 94 years old. He's going, what did they say? William Shatner is going boldly metal. He is releasing a heavy metal album this year featuring covers of Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, plus original tracks. He's joined by icons Zakk Wylde, Henry Rollins, Richie Blackmore, Edgar Froese from Tangerine Dream.
Wow.
And who's the other one? Oh, Wayne Kramer from MC5.
He got Richie Blackmore to do something. That's amazing.
That's William Shatner, dude. That's Captain Kirk.
I know, but Blackmore doesn't do anything with anyone.
That's true. But I mean, but here's the deal, man. What is he going to cover and how is it going to sound?
It's going to sound terrible because he did this once before. He did an album back in the 60s. Oh, and it sucks.
I did not. Oh, does it?
It's like he talks it all because he's not a good singer.
Right.
Leonard Nimoy actually sang the song about Bilbo Baggins. Have you ever seen that video?
No.
You got to look it up. It's from the 60s. Leonard Nimoy can actually sing.
Huh.
William Shatner. No, he
here's how I hear it. If you think I sit around as the world go by,
that's
totally what it is. In a case of do or die.
That's exactly what it is.
The fortune waiting to be had.
That's exactly what it's going to sound like.
Yeah, that's classic Shatner right there.
Yeah,
but he promises a heavy metal extravaganza powered by an army of metal stars who are each personally selected by Shatner.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very interested in this. I mean, just because it's metal, because I'm a metalhead, but William Shatner too, just doing that. I'm gonna have to look that up because that's
you know what they say. Shat happens.
Shat does happen.
No, but it'll be cool because will be so bad. But I think that's probably what they're going for. He'll be over the top. That's why I like Shatner. He does not take himself too seriously.
No, never has and never will.
He's completely okay making fun of himself and that's what's cool about him. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's cool. And Bruce even says, I remember the Bilbo Baggins video. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, after we're done today, just Leonard Nimoy, Bilbo Baggins. You got to watch it. Yeah, it's awesome.
I will definitely, I will definitely do that, especially for a dumb stoner like me. That's funny. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. All right, so Foreigner's in the news. Al Greenwood, founding member of Foreigner, will be attending the opening of a new Foreigner musical, right? That's going to be released on April 17th at the Tillis Center in Long Island University. So the musical is called Feels Like the First Time, and it's a Foreigner musical featuring all their hits. So I don't know how that's going to go.
I love Foreigner,
but
I don't know if they're iconic enough to justify a music. I don't know.
Yeah, you said that last
ABBA did it. The Mamma Mia. That's all ABBA.
Oh yeah, that's
it's
right.
A little twist. Right. I mean, it wasn't autobiographical, but I don't know. That's interesting. That'll be interesting to see what
you said that last week too. You said you don't know if they could be like Kiss with the touring on the East Coast and West Coast.
Yeah, they're not the same. I mean, personally, I prefer Foreigner to Kiss. I mean, I'd rather listen to Foreigner than Kiss, but Foreigner's not the iconic. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. But I do think they could do it. They might not get. They're not going to sell out arenas like Kiss would.
Right.
Let's say they're not going to do it in the arena. They're going to be doing the casino venues or the smaller venues. Yes, but you may, if that's where you're looking right there.
What? I'd go see it if it came to Spokane. I'd go see it. I'd totally go see it.
I would too. I agree with you. But a new musical. So I guess I don't know if it's going to be touring. They didn't really say too much about it, but we'll see what happens with the Foreigner musical. So moving on to Lars Ulrich. Now this surprised me too. Lars Ulrich, if you don't know, is the drummer for Metallica.
So let me, before you tell the story.
Okay.
I've watched, what's the documentary? What's the Metallica documentary when they were breaking up?
Some Kind of Monster.
That I watched that whole thing, and I watched it as a not really a Metallica fan years ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Lars gets a lot of hate, and so I like him. I mean, to me, I've everything I've seen, he seems like a cool dude. But what is the deal? Do you like Lars? Do you not?
It depends on what he does. He goes back and forth with me over the years. I think nowadays I really like him. Okay. I really like him. I like the person he's become. Now, back when he was suing Napster, and greedy and all that, I wasn't too much of a fan. And plus, he let himself go for a while. He didn't play good, he was just kind of and then he got back into his roots and came back. Like Death Magnetic was their starting point again, if you didn't know. So they had that reload S&M era, kind of weird. Saint Anger, it was just kind of wonky, man. But then when Death Magnetic came out, he was still all coked up. Don't get me wrong. He was all coked up on Death Magnetic. Even the radio announcers in Seattle, 99.9, you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. They were like, dude, that dude was in the studio all coked up, man. He was zinging. Wow. But he played better. Mm-hmm. And then the next album, you just see him grow. And this last album, M72, you see them all kind of in their grandpa years, but they're just doing it, and it's all about family now, and it's all about practice and doing it for the fans, and they've always kind of been for the fans. But I go back and forth, brother. Long answer short, I go back and forth. I like him now. Have I despised him in the past? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. He just needs to get rid of the hair though. Like he keeps that cul-de-sac for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, totally. There's a point where you got to realize, dude, I'm in my 60s now. I shouldn't try and look cool, let me just I
put the backwards hat on, then grows some right. That's where it grows, from the base of his neck down. That's
kind of a Gollum look. Yeah.
There you go, my precious. But this is interesting about him. So check this out. So he feels like one band of the few bands that has every single element that a rock juggernaut should have. There's one band he feels that has a lot of kinship in what they do and really admire and appreciate them. You'll never guess who it is.
Is this a classic rock band or a newer band?
Classic. Well, yeah, they're classic, definitely, but they're not what you'd think. I mean, we play them on our station, of course. They're huge. They played the Sphere.
Okay, I'm gonna guess. What did you say they played? What?
They played the Sphere in Las Vegas. They were the first ones to play the Sphere. How about that?
Really? Is it the Eagles?
No, first band. U2.
U2. Wow.
He says that they inspire him, and I was like, okay. They're good. They're. I don't know.
So here's the thing, and I see you, Bruce. Yeah. I don't know that we ever need to see the Billy Ray Cyrus mullet again.
He was on. Hey, I'm gonna drop my man card again real quick. Look, here's my man card.
There it is. He's dropping it.
I dropped it. It's not in my hands no more. Billy Ray Cyrus was on The Masked Singer the other day. He was singing. Yeah, he was unmasked. Yep.
Was he good?
He was all right. He looked shy. He looked nervous.
Interesting.
Like a big star like that.
Yeah.
I figure he'd be like, "Oh, what's up?" No, he was kind of laid back and just probably because his daughter's such a mess.
Well, yeah,
I can't stand her, man. I'm not a fan.
You know what? It's really, and this now I'm going to sound like the old dad.
Yeah,
my oldest daughter's 32. Okay, so they grew up with Hannah Montana. I mean, they were Hannah Montana. We and here's the thing. The Hannah Montana show, because I'd watch it with them. It was funny. It was a good show on the Disney Channel, right? My daughters loved Hannah Montana. They had the merchandising, right? They had coloring books. They had backpacks. And then she turned into just
trash.
What she is now.
Trash.
Yeah.
I lost all respect for her.
It was a sad trajectory to see her go, and it was like within a year, she's no longer Hannah Montana. She's half naked, twerking,
doing all sorts of stuff.
It was sad. It was a sad decline spiral. So whatever.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I was really disappointed in a way because I was like,
I totally
Hannah Montana.
Totally.
That's all the kids, and all the kids are probably watching her going, What is going on? She's doing her little licks and nakedness.
I don't have any respect for her anymore. But I like Billy Ray, actually.
Yeah.
He was funny on the show.
Achy breaky heart. Achy breaky heart. But yeah, I was very upset with Hannah Montana. But it is a trip that Lars Ulrich digs U2 so much that inspired. That's kind of cool, though. I mean, the Edge and Bono.
Here's the thing about U2. Because a lot of people hate U2. There's a lot of hate that U2 gets because some of it's political. Because and they just like this idea of remember when Apple gave everyone their new album, whether they wanted it or not. It's like that's just pretty egotistical, right?
Yeah.
So that was a bad move.
Yeah.
And guitar players will poke fun at the Edge or whatever, but their music is very cinematic. It's simple, but very powerful, big. Yeah. It just no one sounds like them. Coldplay tries to sound like them, but U2, I mean, I'm a U2 fan. Yeah.
I'll give it to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll give it to him.
I am surprised though that Lars would point them out as a big inspiration. That does surprise me.
Yeah, it does surprise me, but I see his point. Like some bands that inspire me are kind of weird too. It's like not even close to metal. You're like, man, I love that song. It's such a good song. It's the perfect song. It's well put together. It's well written. Great. Everything's in its spot. It's perfect. Those songs.
This is not you don't have to give up a man card for this. I don't.
Yeah.
One of my, when you talk about people that inspire me, Glenn Campbell. Glenn Campbell has some of the most beautiful songs, late 60s, early 70s, Wichita Lineman, by the time I get to Phoenix, Galveston. I mean, these are good, these are real songs, right? And I'm
Yeah.
not saying that, you know what I mean? These are actual Jimmy Webb songs. They're well written. And Glenn Campbell, just a monster, great singer, great guitar.
Yep.
So he's one of the guys that to me is like, he's an artist. I mean, he's an artist.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
Eddie Van Halen, I'm just picking him at random. Eddie Van Halen, awesome guitar player. I guess you could say he's an artist. Let me pick a different one. Angus Young. Love Angus Young. Love AC/DC.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't call what they do art, right? I'd call Wichita Lineman, that's art. Right? So he's one of those guys that, sorry, I'm getting all.
Oh, no. Glenn Campbell. I was just going to say, me and my sister
love Glenn Campbell.
That's what I played. I made my sister's Montourage, you know, her final slideshow, you know, after she passed. And one of me and her songs, we had 2 songs we sang together and loved as kids, and we sang it together at karaoke as we were older, you know, as we got together. One was Ruby Tuesday by Rolling Stones. And then one was Glenn Campbell, like a rhinestone cowboy. And that music was in that, you know, our slideshow, which
that's awesome.
So cool. But yeah, I mean, Glenn Campbell's awesome, man. I like Neil Diamond. I love Neil Diamond, man. Neil Diamond. I love Neil Diamond.
I'm
Desiree. Have you ever heard Desiree?
Desiree. Oh yeah.
Desiree, my Desiree.
Forever in Blue Jeans. Remember
Forever in Blue Jeans? I just saw that movie Song Blue.
Okay. I love Hugh Jackman. Was the movie good?
Yeah, the movie was good. I enjoyed it. I mean, it wasn't like, yeah, it's so good, but it's not a Neil Diamond tribute.
That's what I was going to ask you. Because when I first saw the trailers, I thought it was a story about Neil Diamond, but it's not really about Neil Diamond.
It's about a tribute band.
Yeah.
About Neil that falls into Neil Diamond. And it's not what you think.
Right.
It's really different. Yeah. Like it goes one way and then it takes a total side swipe that you're like, what in the where's this movie sad? It's really sad.
Now I want to go see it. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually pretty. I don't go see movies, man. I do the $20 rent at home, man.
Yeah, that's totally. We don't. The last movie I saw was, I think, a King Kong movie where he's like in the center of the earth, like what, 4 years?
Yeah. Skull Island. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Or what is that say? Yeah. But yeah. So, where was I going with that? Oh, it's a good movie though. Go check it out. But I love Neil Diamond. Me and my sister used to listen to Desiree and all that stuff. We had on 8-track. Back on 8-track, my parents had the 8-track. Pop, and you couldn't fast forward or rewind. You just had
you got to listen to it.
4 songs to get to the next program, you know?
Yep.
So, oh man, that was fun. All right. Oh man, we're already 30 minutes in, dude. Wow. All right. So I'm going to go fast through these because I want to get to, I got a lot of questions for you today.
Oh, good. I'm ready.
I went big today. I love this Stump the Chump stuff, and we got to do it. So,
all right. Okay.
Dave Ellefson from Megadeth, from Metal Church now, he keeps pushing. He is always, every week, he's saying the same thing. Thinks Megadeth should give fans what they want and include him in the farewell tour because any reason that he's not there now is unfounded, untruthful, and unfair, according to Dave. Well, I agree. Dude, he was a founding member and stayed with him. He kind of went back and forth. They'd get in fights. He'd leave for a couple albums, then he'd come back. But he was a true, like, he's not bringing back any. Chris Poland. Chris Poland was another one. Dave Ellefson and the other guy. I can't remember the other dude. But anyway, he's not bringing any of the originals back.
Wow.
And I really think he should, but whatever.
And on principle, I agree with you. But I also, if someone's coming at you like that, if you're Dave, right?
Yeah,
I should come back because everything you've said about me is unfounded and untrue. You think they want to have that type of friction?
Yeah, I agree with you there. I agree with you. And Dave would be like, "Why would I do that?
Why would I do that? Yeah, why would I put
my final tour? I just want to go out with a bang." I mean, I'm looking at some of these reels, right? Of Dave backstage. They just started the tour in Canada. Anthrax opens with Exodus, and then Megadeth, and he's back there playing ping pong to Indians from Anthrax. I mean, you hear it back, you see him playing ping pong, and I'm like, this dude's nuts, man. But yeah, I agree, kind of. But
I like Dave. He's a curmudgeon, right? He's a grumpy old man.
Yeah. Yes, very grumpy.
And he's been a grumpy old man for since he was 20, right?
Yeah, even Martin used to hang out with him. So my brother-in-law, he went on tour with Megadeth and became really good friends with Mustaine. But he said the dude got on his nerves, something fierce, because he was all of a sudden he was like attached to him. He's like, "Hey, let's go here, let's go do this." And my brother was like, "No, I don't want to," because I guess he was really into drugs back then. This was back early 2000s, way back 30 years ago, 40 years ago. 30 years ago, he's like, dude, the dude is just a wild man. He's just a wild man. And I was like, wow, that's crazy, man. I can't believe you're just hanging with Dave Mustaine, man. That's nuts. But yeah. All right, moving on. Air Supply announced that for the first time in 23 years, their album Across the Concrete Sky is now available for streaming after 23 years. So all you Air Supply fans out there,
the album Rich has been waiting for.
I just had to throw that out because that's where we're at with the news these days, people. Totally. That's where we're at. All right, Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction is back on the Billboard charts because of their new song, Nothing, which is playing on a radio station, Classic Guitar Rock Radio. We're playing Nothing, and then that one's raising the charts. It's in the top 10 now, and Appetite is back in. But Appetite for Destruction, guys, and Jeremy, dude, is one of my favorite albums of all time. I don't admit that much. But it is solid. It's an
important album too. Yeah, I mean it's a great album.
I know every song, every lick,
and I know it's been kind of overplayed.
Yeah,
Sweet Child of Mine is one of the greatest songs ever. I
agree. But all their deep tracks are just good. Everything on that album is great. It's
rock. It's like we've said the same thing about Metallica, right? When Metallica hit, when GNR hit, Ozzy's wearing sequined bathrobes, and rock had really become hair metal had just become ridiculous. And then like the Metallica and GNR came out, and it's like that's what they needed, some actual rock and roll.
2 years in a row, because 86 was Master of Puppets, and Appetite dropped in 87. And everyone, I remember watching the video on Headbangers Ball going, who are these guys?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I didn't know whether to like them or hate them. I was like, are they glam? No, they're kind of glam. I don't know what they are.
Right. Okay, here's a funky little trivia thing. Right as they're breaking, like Welcome to the Jungle had just come out. They're in that Clint Eastwood movie, the Deadpool.
Yes, Deadpool. Yep.
They're like on the boat, just in the background, because I think they use Welcome to the Jungle in the soundtrack.
They did. That's why I went. That's why I went and saw it in the movie theater. I don't know if you were like that, but every time a heavy metal song band was in a movie, I just go see that movie just to hear the song. Just like Dream Warriors.
And the thing is, pre-internet, right? You didn't have chances to see bands.
Nope.
I mean, you'd watch Headbangers Ball. You'd maybe see something, or like you said, they show up in a movie, so you go see it. Now, of course, we're just saturated with media. You can see whatever you want.
Get sick of them.
Yeah,
you get sick of them. Literally, I'm sick of watching Metallica live. I don't watch them anymore live because I've seen it so many times. Totally. It's like whatever. But yeah, it was up to Hit Parade. It was up to Circus Magazine. It was up to Ritz. That's about Metal Hammer.
You got metal news.
That's all you got. That's all you got. Or the metal shops.
Yeah,
you have to stay up till midnight and wait to listen to it from midnight to 3 a.m. or whatever. Late on a Saturday night to hear any metal news. That's how I found out Cliff Burton died. I was listening to that metal show, and they literally said, we have some good news about Metallica, and we're like, so we're stuck. Me and my friend were like, good news. All right, this was Master of Puppets tour. Oh my gosh, are they coming back? Oh my god! Yeah. And then they bust out with Cliff Burton died in Sweden, and I'm like, we're both like in tears, like he said something good was gonna happen. What in the heck? It was so bad. Oh man, I remember calling the station, leaving messages.
Yeah.
Pissed, man. Oh my gosh. But anyway, speaking of not dead, Dee Snider said, guys, he assures fans he is not dying after he canceled his tour. He's just in bad health. So D.
Okay.
Snyder is alive and well. He acknowledges he's just old and he can't do it no more.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
So,
Yeah.
sorry, I know you're trying to get through
Okay,
this,
all
but
right.
there are, and the worst example I can think of, a lot of B-level musicians, guys that made a lot of money, when their health is bad, they can stop playing.
Yes.
Right? The saddest thing I've ever seen was Johnny Winter. Johnny Winter, the blues player, he was in Edgar Winter group. Edgar Winter's his brother. Johnny Winter, Johnny and Edgar were both albino, right? So they both have long white hair, both from Texas. Right. Johnny Winter, he was Stevie Ray Vaughan before Stevie Ray Vaughan. I mean, he was ripping. It was totally underrated. Maybe one of the best blues. I mean, he was awesome. So awesome. But they literally carted him out in a wheelchair or on a chair and had him playing. He couldn't even talk. And he'd have a good band. The band would come out and do an opening number, blues song. Then they literally roll Johnny out. He's blind. He can't see. He sits in all night and just plays guitar solos. And the other, it's like, that is not dignity.
That sounds familiar for one of our bands, man, though. If you think about it, there's one I just saw on Reels today.
Which one? Which one?
Priest. Glenn Tipton coming out and playing live.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, just let him. I know he's a part of, everyone knows he's a part of that band. Everybody knows he will always be a part of Judas Priest. It's not his fault. He can't do it. Stop putting him in videos.
So how recent was this?
It was pretty recent, man. It was like he's on tour. They were on that second or fifth leg of the Invincible Shield.
Does he stand up or does he have to?
Yeah, he was standing up. He just looked confused, man. He was just kind of playing, and he was playing Living After Midnight.
Yeah,
but I could see him messing up. I was watching the fingers, and I know how to. We know how to play that song.
Yeah,
and he's messing it up, and it's just like, guys, we get it, and I love him. I love Glenn Tipton.
Oh yeah, me too.
I mean, but guys, it's just like give him the money. Just give him whatever he needs. Yeah, don't make him come out for an appearance and pay him money.
Here's the thing: Glenn might really want to be doing it. I mean, and if,
you're right. Yeah,
and if
you're right.
He really wants to. I'm kind of okay, but like Johnny Winter, you got the idea that it was elder abuse going on. It was like some promoter or manager is still making money off this guy who's not even with it anymore.
Yeah, true.
Anyways,
true. Glenn had he wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
but you can see he's confused. He's playing. He's totally. Not the standard. And I get it. It's really cool. When I don't know when I saw him on Firepower tour. They have that song off of Firepower dedicated to Glenn called Never Surrender. And they play that and say they announce it, they talk about him, and they say, I'm sad he can't be here with us right now, but
And so and Bruce didn't Sharon do that to Ozzy? Yeah, I think she kind of did.
I know she did, but Ozzy was his brain was so rattled that I think he just wanted to do it too. Ozzy wanted to do it just like Glenn, though. I think he wanted to, but I think he definitely was abused by her. Definitely. Yeah. Hey, I'm going to skip a few and I'm going to get down to one last thing I'm going to talk about. No, because I got some good questions and I got some challenging ones as a bonus. So right now, I'm just going to go over 10 classic rock albums real quick that no one wanted to make and see if you agree real quick.
Okay.
All right. So we got number 10. Hot Space by Queen. They did not want to. The bands did not want to make this album. All right.
Now, isn't that the one with Radio Gaga? Isn't Radio
Gaga probably it? Yeah, that's probably it. And that was a huge hit for them. That was big,
especially in Europe. Yeah, especially in Europe.
They didn't want to make that album. They really knew. And then number 9 was The Laws, which with The Laws. Have you ever heard of them? The Laws.
The Laws.
Okay, well, that was number 8 is Somewhere in England by George Harrison. He did not want to make that album.
Wow. When did that come out? I'm not even familiar with it.
I don't know. I should have wrote the years down, but it was old. I saw the album covers and I was kind of like, oh, wow. It looked like it was like a little right after the Beatles, kind of
so it's early
60s, 70s era, maybe. I'm not 100%. Don't quote me on that. One by One by the Foo Fighters. They didn't want to make that one. Kate Bush's Lionheart. The Strokes with Angels. Tom Petty, Let Me Up, I've Had Enough. He didn't want to make that one.
Really?
Van Halen, yeah. Van Halen and Diver Down. They didn't want to make Diver Down. That was kind of commercial though, right? Diver Down. That one had,
but you know, Diver Down, it's got 3 cover songs on it. Okay.
yeah, it does.
The whole album is like 28 minutes long.
Yeah, it's very.
And so let's see. Pretty Woman, Where Have All the Good Times Gone, Dancing in the Streets. There's your 3 covers.
Yep.
And then Happy Trails at the end.
Happy Trail.
Complete throwaway.
Bombadita.
I see that complete throwaway.
Yeah.
And remember, for the video of Pretty Woman, they recorded that intruder part at the beginning because the video was like 4 minutes long and the song's like 2 minutes long. So they had to come up with 2 minutes, which is just Edward sliding a beer can up and down on his guitar neck.
Yep. You're
anyway,
right.
There's some good songs on it though, but
there is.
I totally see that.
I can see the point on that one. The next one, I can definitely see the point on Metallica and Saint Anger. Oh, that is a rough album, dude. And you're not a Metallica fan, but let me tell you what, Saint Anger is a rough listen because of the popping. He took away the little sand snare, it's just popping snare, and it's just they tuned down to a drop D, and it's just the songs are just in your face and loud, and it's not a Metallica album. That's some kind of monster. That's where that came from, where they were just having issues and they were just not there. But
wow.
And then the number 1, Let It Be by the Beatles.
Really?
Yeah, that surprised me.
Wow.
That's a big one right there.
Huge one. And to James's point there, isn't that the song Could This Be Magic? Is that the song you're talking about? That's where they get the line Women and Children First.
Women and Children First.
So that might be what he's talking about. So
maybe so. And I don't know. I don't know that I can't confirm or deny that one.
That's interesting. Right. Let It Be. Let It Be.
Yeah, Let It Be. They did not want to make that, but that was at the end, right? Wasn't Let It Be at the end? And John Lennon was
he was checked out.
Yoko Ono already started tainting water.
They were fighting and
Yoko Ono.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go on to Stump the Chump. 16
and
ready. 20. You're 16 for 21. Okay. That's where you're at right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right. Yep. That's it. Lonely ships upon the water. Better save those women and children first. Yep. That's it. Isn't that the song Could This Be Magic? I think so. Could this be magic or could this be love?
You guys got me on that one. You stumped the chump. I'm a chump.
I'm stumped. I'm the chump.
I'm easy to stump. Jeremy, on the other hand, is not. So we're going to start off with 4. Now listen, we're going to 1978 first.
Okay.
1978. You there? Did you get your time machine and go? All
right.
Ready.
I was 11 years old. 11.
So
yeah.
This one is going to be kind of tough for you, but I think you'll get most of them.
Okay.
4 incredible 1978 rock songs.
Okay.
From the debut albums of legendary rock bands.
Okay.
So we're talking debut albums here.
78 was one of the best years for debut albums. I know some of them. I know some already that you're going to mention.
Okay, you're probably going to get this one.
All right.
The debut single off the Cars. First album.
The debut single was Just What I Needed. The first single.
Got it. You got it.
All right.
17 for 22.
Okay, the Cars. I don't want to steal the thunder. Okay, go ahead. I won't say anything because I know
Van Halen.
Okay. Yeah,
Van
that's
Halen.
the first album.
Yeah. You might tell me if you get a.
I'm gonna have to
give you a clue.
It's the first album, the first single off that album.
Oh, I didn't say that.
So give me the question.
These are rock songs from the debut albums of legendary bands. Incredible rock songs. So I can give you a clue. The clue is second single release from the debut album after You Really Got Me. That's the clue.
Okay, so I was the song I'm going to say I thought would be the first one, but I'm going to say Dance the Night Away.
No.
Jamie's
Running with the Devil.
Running with the Devil. Wow.
Yep, Running with the Devil.
Was Dance the Night Away on the first one or the second album?
dance the night. I think that's the second one, right?
Was it?
I don't know. Their first album was good though.
I don't know.
I can't remember those. All right, next one.
Okay.
Dire Straits from their
Sultan's
debut album.
Sultan's a Swing.
You got it.
Okay.
18 for 28. Good job. And let's see, the last one, The Police.
Roxanne.
You got it. I knew you'd get that one.
Yeah.
All right, 19 for 29.
James graduated in 77. James.
What?
Dude.
Dang.
Yeah, so
Good
I
job,
graduated
James.
in 85. Were you 88, Rich?
I was 88. Yep,
88.
1988.
Rich
So
graduated
I'm the
the
young
same
buck.
year my wife did. So awesome.
I'm the young buck of the crew, right?
There you
I'm
go.
the young buck. That kid. Some
Snot-
dude yesterday. I got in I took my mom to her foot appointment, so I talked to all the older folk, that's in the waiting room. Some older dude, some old Navy dude. We're going back and forth, dude. Bruce is 83, so that's cool.
He's old.
All the
too.
80s, man. But
You guys are
he
still getting
called
around.
me a young pup.
Yeah.
Young pup.
Young pup.
You're nothing but a young pup. I was like, a young pup. I wish I was a young pup. I tell you what, I'll feel better about myself. But right now, I feel like I'm like 90 years old with all my brokenness. Oh my God. All right. So that was the first set. All right. We're moving on to the second set of questions. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Need a
This
drink?
is 82. Is that the year?
This is going to 1982.
Okay.
Yep. This is all the rest is 82.
Okay.
Right. This was requested by Jeremy. So
Okay.
I made it a little harder and a little easier too.
All
So
right.
4 minor hits from 1982 that still sound amazing today.
Okay.
Okay. 4 minor hits from 82 that still sound amazing today. You're going to get the first one right off the bat as soon as I say it. Queen and David Bowie.
Under pressure. Under
Got it.
pressure.
Yep. you
Yeah,
got it. I
yeah.
knew you were going to get that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew you were going to get that. All right. Next one. Genesis.
82.
Yep. Now, clue is has dark synth bass textures that's more a sinister sound.
Yeah.
I
It's
didn't know this.
It's 82 though.
82 Genesis.
If it was 81 or 83, okay, so 82. Man,
Tough one.
it could be Man on the Corner.
You got it. You done.
Really? Okay.
21 for 31.
Okay.
Good job.
All right. So
Dang, you got that. I hadn't even heard of it, man. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was one of those early MTV. Ha!
All right. Let's see if you know this cat. Yeah, that it says it's dark and sinister. So it's a dark and sinister song.
Okay. Okay. We see you, James. He says, watch it with that old stuff. This is a recent picture of me 3 years ago. Yeah. So look, this is the
stuff,
picture
man.
I said he reminds me of Phil Lynott in that picture, just
Yeah,
because
yeah,
really small, so I can't see your face really.
No, I agree. I agree with you. I love the hair.
Phil
That's
Lynott.
old school metal
That's
hair,
awesome.
man. I love it. That's
love
old school. If I get away with it, I'd grow my hair like that. But my hair just
Mine's all.
it
I got
doesn't work anymore.
bald up
It just
here. Yeah.
don't work no more.
Too bald. Okay.
James telling that Reaper to F off and
That's
running
right.
out.
That's right.
All right, next one. Marshall Crenshaw, only top 40 single and was originally done by Robert Gordon. You know it?
Someday, some way.
Dang, you know it. Dang. I didn't even know that song. All right.
That was an early MTV one. He looked like Buddy Holly. In fact, he played Buddy Holly on Broadway in some
did he?
show. Yeah.
Dang.
His music was
Dang.
very Buddy Holly like.
Telling you, man, Jeremy, you're too good for this game.
Okay.
All right. This is all right, mister. How about this one? Paul Carrick.
I tell you what I do need. I need you. Is that the one?
That's the one, man.
Because
Good job.
it's 82. But remember, in like 86, he had Paul Carrick, by the way, was in Mike and the Mechanics. So
Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? That's Paul Carrick.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He
yeah.
was also in Squeeze, Tempted by the fruit of another. He's also in
I know that
Ace.
one.
Ace, how long has this been going? So he's got
Dude, I don't know that one.
he's got this 20-year span in different groups. He's one of the great singers. And then Don't Shed a Tear. Don't shed a tear for that was like 86. Dude, he's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Okay. Well, shoot. I know Paul Carrick, but I didn't know the song. I
Yeah,
had no
no,
clue
he's
what it
well,
was.
and it's tough because he was like in 4 different bands. And
Right.
the
Exactly.
Living Years, Mike and the Mechanics, which is really
Now I
one
know
of
Mike and the Mechanics. Yeah.
that's one of the greatest songs ever done, I
Huh.
think. And that's Paul.
Really?
Yeah, that's
The
Carrick.
Living Years. I'm gonna have to check that one out too.
Yep.
All right, Mr. 23 and 33.
I did a lot better today than
Yeah, you're doing really good today. So you're gonna get these, maybe. Yeah, you're gonna get these. And I put this one on there just because of me. I'll give you a clue of that.
Awesome. Oh, that's
all right.
Oh.
3 amazing 1982 songs that would have flopped if they were released today. All right, just flopped.
Okay.
All right, first one, Survivor. We're talking 82.
It's 82, so it's going to be Eye of the Tiger, right?
You got it. It is Eye of the Tiger.
You think it would
I
flop?
don't know if that would have flopped today though. I don't know. I just don't know. It's a song. It's such a song.
It just got played so much. It's actually a pretty cool song. The guitar playing, it's kind of,
I loved it.
But
Rocky
it got
3,
played
man.
so much, everyone thinks it's cheesy. But
I don't know. It gives me goosebumps still because I think of Rocky and
whole
Rocky 3, and I was like, yes,
that was a good show. Yeah, that was
sure was. All right, here's mine. Men Without Hats.
You can dance if you wanna. You can leave your friends behind.
You can leave your friends behind.
Dance.
But if your friends don't dance, and if they, I love that song, man. I love it. But that sucker, if we heard it today, we'd been like, turn the radio. Turn the radio. What is that? There's these kids and their music today.
Yeah.
Son of a gun. All right. And the last one, the Midnight Runners.
You mean like Dexy's Midnight Runners?
The Midnight Runners.
The Midnight. That's what they're called. The
There's
Midnight.
only one song. You know the song.
Well, I know.
You know.
It's Come On Eileen, right?
Oh, you got it.
But it's Dexy's Midnight Runners. Isn't that the name of the group? Dexy's Midnight
I
Runners.
just said the Midnight Runners on the thing, but you're probably right.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm not going to doubt the amazing Jeremy Stump the Chump. That's not a chump.
Yeah. That's
all right.
Okay.
So you're going to know these too then.
Maybe.
You're going to know these ones. All right. 3 songs from 82 that single-handedly shaped classic rock. All right.
Okay. This
first group, Survivor.
Well, Eye of the Tiger.
Exactly. I tried to trick you on that.
All right.
Yes, it is Eye of the Tiger. And it did shape that because after that, they even tried to make another song for Rocky 4 with Burning Heart.
The Burning Heart. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Anywho. All right. So that's another one. Doggone, dude. You're too good for this.
Okay.
I'm going to get hard next week.
Okay. All right.
Get harder questions.
Okay.
All right. Joan Jett.
82. This would be I Love Rock and Roll.
Yeah, put another dime in that jukebox, baby. You got it.
Which was a cover tune, right? A lot of people
know
it was a cover tune by
it
was. Arrows.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. And the last one, I know you know this, The Clash.
82, The Clash. This could go. I think it's going to be Rock the Casbah.
No.
Oh, should I stay or should I go?
Bring.
Okay. That's what I was saying. It could go either way.
Yeah, you're right though. Rock the Casbah was another one. So
okay,
I should give you half a point, but I'm not going to because you did so good. So
hey, look at what RPP 222 just said. White hat, meaning you, look like Shane Gillis's uncle. And you know what? You're right. I could see that. Yeah, totally.
Shane Gillis's uncle, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Sounds like a plan. Well, thanks, RPP.
Yeah.
Does that mean, what about when I take my hat off?
No, actually, it looks more like it with your hat on.
Does it really?
I think.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Shane Gillis. All right. Well, dude, you are 28 for 39. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is some really cool stuff.
You look like Shane Gillis's uncle. You know who I looked like when I was younger? Two things people would tell me who I look like.
Okay. Who?
And they're both bad. Okay. When I was younger, three things that I often heard. I was skinny, so keep that in mind. I was skinny. I was told Gilligan. Okay, how do you like to be told you look like Gilligan?
Yeah.
Mr. Bean, Mr. Bean. That's even worse, right?
Oh, no.
And then the best one, the one I found least offensive was Bill Nye the Science Guy. So those are the three people.
What? Dude, you look like the dude from Schitt's Creek. What's his name from American Pie? Or you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. I think I do because I think someone has told me that before.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm gonna get his name.
Nah, I don't know.
I mean, he's him.
I'd rather look like Shane Gillis's uncle than any of those dudes.
I guess that's a cool compliment. Thank you, guy. Well, I got a story for you. So I used to look like, what the heck is his name? Hold on. Schitt's Creek. Dan Levy.
Eugene Levy? Gene Levy or Dan
Or-
Levy? I don't know.
Eugene Levy. Sorry,
Eugene
Eugene Levy. Yes, Eugene Levy. That's now. That's now. But back in the day. Sorry, man.
So the last one, a guy a couple years ago told me I look like Bill. Is it Bill Outerkirk? The guy who's in what's that the awesome movie? And I'm like, I was like, well, I don't mind that. I don't see it at all. But he thought I reminded him of Bill Outerkirk, and I'm like, huh? Whatever.
Bill Outerkirk. I have to look that dude up.
Yeah,
Bill
Outerkirk he's in the movie. Can't remember what it's called, but he's like an accountant, but he's actually a retired CIA assassin, and no one knew it.
yeah. Bill Odenkirk. Yeah. In Breaking Bad too. He was Better Call Saul.
Yes.
Better Call Saul.
Yeah, he's in Better.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I don't see that at all. But the guy said, yeah,
no, I don't know. You'd have no.
Oh,
So back in the day when I was, in the army and skinny and in shape, all yoked out, they said I look like Matt Damon.
Wow.
So me and my brother-in-law Martin looks like Ed Norton. I mean, spitting image of Ed Norton. That's what he looks like. So when we went to see Ozzy, they were like, "This is a different story," but they thought we were Matt Damon and
nice.
And what's his name? Ed Norton going to see Ozzy. Like, no. Then
that's better than
here's what happens as you age and get out of the army. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said that's better than being confused for Gilligan or Mr.
Yeah, the Gilligan thing. I don't see that, but I didn't know you back then when you were younger, so I don't know. I can't. I saw your picture when you're playing the guitar when you're younger. I don't think you look like Gilligan. Yeah, well, I didn't see Gilligan in there, so I'll give you that. But my new thing, people think I look like someone famous, and it's not Gillis's uncle. It's somebody very famous, and it's my mannerisms and my cartoonish stuff that I do. They say, "Hey, you look like somebody," and I say, I know, because someone straight up came up to me at a party once at one of the birthday parties and said, "You look like X," and I'm like, "Really? Thanks, man." Because when my hair grew out a little bit and it was a little frizzy and big, Jack Black. How do you go from Matt Damon to Jack Black?
I can see totally, dude.
That's what people call me, Jack Black. They're like, "You look like somebody." I said, "I know, Jack Black." Yes, my physical therapy. Everybody, you look like you remind me of Jack Black. And it's not so much the looks, it's more of the just cartoonish.
Totally.
Singing the song and whatnot. But
well, this has been fun, my friend.
It has. It really has. It was a good one.
Okay. Well,
and
thank you for tuning
in. I am out of stuff, and it is over an hour. But Bruce, gotcha. Frasier Crane.
Yeah, Frasier Crane. Great show, by the way. Frasier was a great show. Yeah, great show.
Yeah, so, I watched that on
TV let's wish everyone a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in.
And, one thing, need some prayers out there, guys. My son is going into surgery today. Sean, he has surgery. He just left. I said goodbye before we got on. It's something simple. They're cleaning out his sinuses.
Okay.
He'll feel a lot better.
He'll feel.
He's looking forward to it, and
he'll say when I'm done. I'm saying this because my brother had that same surgery. He said when he got out, he said it felt like the top of his head was gone. He said because he could breathe. He said it was the weirdest feeling. He said everything was just so open and I could breathe, and so that's
probably. And he has a polyp too. He has a polyp in there.
So
and they're going to clip it and strain all this stuff.
But
my wife had that surgery too.
Yeah.
She had that in Germany. They didn't do a good job in Germany for her. But yeah, so anyway, he's going in under the gun, but I'm sure he'll be fine. We'll go get him in a couple hours. My wife just took him out. So prayers to Sean. Hopefully he comes back all rocking and rolling and feeling good. So good stuff.
Okay. Guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.